My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Taurus. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot to clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started on your reading. Okay, let's see. The general card is the Chariot. Okay, so let's look at the first row, which is also the past. You get the Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, my beloved Taurus, man, woman, whoever's watching, what I kind of get, with this, combination of the past, is that you were incredibly determined and you were pretty much outgoing and pretty much putting time and effort into wanting to actually head towards, this beautiful job offering or opportunity of some kind, which I find is very remarkable and stuff like that. Because, it's like, I love the fact how, this is kind of like an ambitious kind of card. It's like saying, I'm incredibly determined and ambitious to want to actually head towards this, beautiful, financial offering and career of some kind of whatever it may be. But the thing is, okay, what I kind of see here is that you're incredibly ambitious, but yet, I'm sorry to say, but it looks like that. I hope it wasn't the case, but I will, will give you a beautiful, antidote for the situation. But hypothetically, if this does apply, that you were incredibly determined and ambitious about this career, but yet it just didn't work out in your favor because, it's like you probably, went through the job interview phase and you just didn't get the job in any way. Okay, I'm sorry, but beyond any belief, my beloved Taurus, man, woman, whoever's watching, because the thing is it's like I've witnessed as a 300-year-old vampire countless humans, whether it's from hundreds to thousands individuals that put a lot of time and effort, hard work into whatever this goal and ambition was, and yet they did not get rewarded whatsoever, and they were pretty much just sent away just saying, no, you're still not good enough. Well, here comes my beautiful and wonderful, antidote from anybody who is watching, all my beautiful followers and fledglings, is please always consider any kind of, rejection and refusal their loss. Why? Because the thing is, it's like a lot of humans, as much as I really love them, are also incredibly, they're very, picky in the sense, that they're selective. That's the word I was more or less, heading towards. And the thing is it's good to actually, will know what you want, dream, and desire. However, if you're way too selective, that could also, kind of, like, counteract and kind of backfire, where you only are incredibly selective of certain humans or people or qualifications and stuff like that. And then, it's like, they're pretty much also, just putting, the nail on their own personal coffin because, it's like, okay, usually, there's more to a person than their appearance or their qualifications or anything. So, and I know the human, that's I currently am with, also has gone through countless of job rejections and stuff like that. But I always tell him to say, always consider it their loss and stuff like that. Because there's usually something way, better going to be presenting itself to you. Because in current times, you get the Lovers. I'm not allowed to show it to you, but this is all about opportunities and options. Though you get the Ten of Cups reversed. And then you get the Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay. What I'm kind of seeing here is, it's like I'm kind of getting a bit of a compromise and sacrifice kind of situation. Yes, you are definitely being offered something, but yeah, with the Ten of Cups reversed, it's kind of like, a lack of, a bit of self-doubt and kind of, and also with the Six of Pentacles, it's kind of like thinking, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be receiving anything. Because the thing is, options and opportunities doesn't guarantee anything. The fact is that it is being presented to you, which is very remarkable and extraordinary because, it's like the fact is that there are people out there that probably, see you as a potential candidate is very honorable because they pretty much kind of actually see, that you probably have something, way better to offer to enhance their, organization or their business, whatever it may be. But yeah, for some reason, with the Ten of Cups reversed, it's kind of also a bit of a self-doubt kind of situation because, like, similar to the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, it's kind of like the happy home, happy hearth, happy family, but it's also the happy home, happy hearth, happy family within your body because it's like your body is like your home, your temple, you have to take good care of it just like any kind of home or any kind of renovation is, make sure that the walls and roof are stable before they all just kind of, will, crumble down, stuff like that. I mean, I was just thinking about the castle that's still in the renovation phase. But I'm just kind of getting, it's like this could also be a bit of self-doubt and stuff like that because yeah, even, what the human told me is, it's like whenever he got, rejected and refused for opportunities and options, is that it pretty much also, it kind of, hurt him, on a personal level of thinking, well, I'm not so sure I'm actually good enough because, you know, he said this and see, and anything, it just pretty much just hurt his feelings in any way and stuff like that. So it could cause one to also lack confidence within themselves, where you pretty much just think, well, it's like, yeah, that woman, will, yeah, said this to me, or that man said this to me, and that just pretty much just kind of caused me to just, lose, faith within myself and stuff like that. But again, another no, not anecdote, antidote. I don't know why I keep getting those two. But antidote is always consider their loss. And if any person always has to use any kind of words that just hurt your feelings and stuff like that, again, it is their problem and never yours. If you know how strong and capable you are in any way, my beloved Taurus man, woman, whoever is watching, always consider it the other person's, fault, in any kind of way. And never just think, oh yeah, maybe there's something, to the truth about what they just said. And never it is the case. But anyway, for the Page of Cups, you get the Lord of Grails. Okay, interesting. The Lord of Grails. Oh, wait a minute. So, no, not. Oh, I'm sorry about that. You first, get, Page of Cups reversed. This is kind of like, and then, for the Page of Swords, you get Lord of Grails. So, sorry about that. But, for the Page of Cups, it's kind of like, well, rational thinking. This is kind of about, just thinking, okay, yeah, it's the opposite of daydreams, and it's the opposite of illusions. This is pretty much, rational thinking of thinking, okay, maybe right now you're, you could also be heading off towards a real, more honest, situation, because afterwards you get the Seven of Swords. And then sadly you get the Three of Swords, and actually sadly to say is, with the Lovers and Three of Swords, those are two of the cards that I actually pulled for the vampire. Literally killed me off. I mean, the only thing I'm waiting for Three of a Kind is the Death card. Hopefully it won't happen, but it usually means a rebirthing. But in this situation, I'm kind of getting, that there's a bit of an honest situation, and there's actually, something more honest being presented to you, because, you're actually, thinking ahead. But yet, the Three of Swords is kind of like a heartbreak kind of situation sometime in the future. Can't say when or how, and if this will even at all apply to you. But that's why, I want to look into what the Three of Swords is all about. But anyway, I do see, that there's this beautiful rational, mindset. It's not at all illusions or daydreaming at all. It's pretty much just saying, okay, we know where we're more or less heading towards, and our gut instinct says it's okay, but yet there's still a bit of a Three of Swords attached to it. Well, we're gonna have to, do clarification, because for Page of Swords, you do get the Lord of Grails, the King of Cups. Now that's what I'm talking about. Is, this is kind of like a diplomacy kind of situation. It's kind of like, you were pretty much, incredibly diplomatic. This is probably maybe the night before your job interview, or the day or an hour before your job interview, but you pretty much headed out with full ambition. You pretty much knew exactly, because you wanted to actually have this job of this chalice of whatever this individual was presenting to you, and you pretty much were, putting time and effort to approach this situation. And of course, any kind of job interview should always be diplomatic, whether it's, being rejected, whether it's even, being accepted, it should always be, in a very formal and very, work-related setting, and not everything just saying, oh, yeah, sure, whatever, or, I don't care, or blah, blah, blah. No. And that's what I'd love to see is, you were incredibly ambitious, and there was incredible diplomacy that took place. Maybe you were even considered during this phase. This phase, I mean, my goodness, sometimes I just cannot talk. Knight of Pentacles reverse, you get the Nine of Swords. Okay, so either, you were probably rejected from this job opportunity, and that could have also caused you to lose confidence and get bounced off of this metaphorical horse of confidence of some kind. And I'm sorry to say, I'm really sorry in any way if that was the case, because the thing is what I've always, wanted to witness. I mean, I've even witnessed this, from other hundreds of applicants or even humans in this world, is that hard work should pay off, right? And if you put in a lot of time and effort, you pretty much almost, showed a page or pages of all of your qualifications, everything that you've really done, to really, enhance your skills, your personality, anything, and yet, you'd still get rejected. Okay. Please, lick your wounds, take good care of yourself, eat well, and just, but, the salve, that I want to help you with, or, in any kind of healing process, is to always see it as their loss. Because, if you know that you are strong and capable in any situation, And if they just want to, just, will not see that aspect at all, if you say, oh yeah, I'm very, I'm a hard worker, I don't complain, or, I don't care, or, I do this, or I do that, and stuff like that, or, I managed to get certificates in that thing, or I managed to work overtime in that, and I just didn't get paid, or whatever the thing is. It's like, again, please consider it, their loss in any way. In any kind of rejection or refusal, if they only want to just look at one aspect about who you are, there's actually more to the story. And that also includes, well, yeah, seeing me as a vampire. Of course, people just label me as a monster and stuff like that, but there's more to me than what meets the eye, of course. Because despite the Ace of Pentacles reversed, you do get the Two of Wands. So the thing is what I see here is, you probably either refused this job because you pretty much knew that there was something way better out in this world. So please, if something just doesn't work out, please keep going on this beautiful, wonderful, passionate journey. Again, you could have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and here you could have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I mean, my goodness, sometimes. But the thing is I do see that you're pretty much heading out to, towards something way better, because afterwards we do get the Lovers, card, which is all about opportunities and options being presented. So, it's like sometimes, it's like this is kind of the silver lining, where, okay, maybe you're the one that actually said, you know what, I'm not going to accept this job because, either A, it's just actually causing me so much worries and nightmares that I really don't know if I can handle it. But either way, hypothetically, if you were, rejected, refused in any way, I do see you actually trying something way different. Now, let's see what the clarification is for Lovers. Okay, the Lovers. Four of Grails. Okay, the thing is Four of Grails is about hesitancy. It is being offered something, but yet you're kind of big, just thinking, I'm not so sure if I'm going to accept it or not. Well, the thing is again, if something just doesn't feel right, please use your senses and your gut instinct to kind of guide you towards, what you do, want and need and desire, and what feels appropriate and right and healthy in many ways. The thing is not everything being presented is going to be incredibly good or beneficial to you. So the thing is I can understand how, any kind of Four of Cups situation, okay, you're being presented with something, but make sure this beautiful shiny pamphlet or this shiny box is actually just going to be a legitimate offering and not just some kind of potential problem, that can end up in, potentially a Three of Swords situation. Because for the Ten of Cups reversed, you get the Lord of Schools. This is like the King of Pentacles kind of situation. Now, what I see here, yeah, there's a bit of sacrifice, that could take place. Because, the thing is the Ten of Cups, even though it is the happy home, happy hearth, happy family, so confidence within yourself. The thing is sometimes you kind of have to let go of this so you can actually bring forth a new, beautiful, brand new Taurus, man, woman. And this is also about financial stability. But why would you have to let go of this to be able to get this? Well, again, this is all about making decisions and stuff like that. Hopefully it's not going to contribute to the Three of Swords situation sometime in the future, or even if it will apply. But I do see, this could also be, out with the old Taurus and in with the new beautiful confidence Taurus and stuff like that. So maybe, you're kind of hesitant because maybe, you probably feel or, sense that something may be a bit too good to be true and stuff like that because afterwards we do get this card. Because with the Six of Pentacles reversed, you do get Ace of Pentacles upright, which is all about new beginning. Okay. I'm kind of getting that, this could be a new beginning, but this could also be a one-sided charity kind of situation. Maybe this is something that may not pay well or, may not seem like it pays well, but yet, you are getting some kind of new opportunity of some kind, okay? Yeah, and I am just kind of getting the word sacrifice, taking place in this reading. I really hope it doesn't apply. But the thing about sacrifice, it's like, humans in this world, they sacrifice money so they can purchase things. So that's kind of the only kind of positive metaphor I can use or example I can use, just to, show, any kind of sacrifice. Hopefully it is for the good. But I do see, it's like, okay, well, maybe you do have to accept something, that may not pay so well, but it definitely is some kind of, like, job opportunity or something. But I want to know more about this so I can guide you way better. Page of Cups reversed, you get the Prince of Swords. Now, this is like the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, the second Knight of Pentacles. How about that? Yes, something is slowly but surely, being presented to you, and you're pretty much, using, your rational thinking of saying, okay, it's like, maybe this job opportunity, was actually, a consideration kind of moment, and maybe this is something way more beneficial and stuff like that. However, this could also be an alternative kind of proposition of some kind where maybe, this might even be more beneficial to you, but yet you're still going to be offered something in the future and stuff like that. But yet, you are incredibly rational about this potential offering or this potential, a Knight of Pentacles situation that is heading towards you slowly but surely. And this is definitely somewhere in the future. And of course, we're heading towards the future slowly but surely. So this could take place maybe during your season, during April, May, or maybe during any other, or maybe, during Cancer season between June and July of some kind. But either way, I do see, a rational option being presented to you. The Seven of Swords reverse, you get the Four of Pentacles. Now, the thing is, the Four of Pentacles is all about financial stability. So there's definitely an honest, situation being presented to you with the Four of Pentacles that's going to give you the beautiful financial stability that you probably want, need, and crave and desire. So whatever it may be, this actually looks incredibly promising in any way because, you could be the knight in shining armor, or you could be the fair maiden, or whatever it is. But this is also about job security. It's all about, that this, Knight of Pentacles is probably saying, if you follow with my proposition or my, suggestion of this job thing, it's pretty much going to give you the financial security that you need and stuff like that. Because for Three of Swords, I get it. You get the Two of Swords. And the thing is, what could cause one to feel heartbroken is, the decision that you'll have to make. Sometimes, it could be a decision where you have to let go of maybe this potential offering for that new potential offering, or maybe this potential offering is something that you'll have to let go of because, this is a way better offering. And sometimes when you decide on something, that could cause one to break their hearts because that means that you have to sacrifice something. And any kind of, sacrifice, it is incredibly painful. I mean, I'm not sure if I already mentioned this example, but hypothetically, if the vampire bartered, for, my family's safety and they wanted to have me, or, he wanted, to say, well, I'll take, your firstborn daughter or something, Gabriella, and then, if I can have her, I'll leave you guys all alone and stuff like that. I'm sure my parents would have probably bartered me for, their safety and stuff like that. I'm sure they wouldn't have just said, oh yeah, sure, it's like, I'm not going to give her up. And that's kind of also like a sacrifice and kind of situation. It's incredibly heartbreaking. But sometimes these things are very inevitable, just to actually avoid heartbreak moments. Because, heartbreak, in many ways, whether it's even a heartbreak, between, lovers or any way, that's always incredibly painful. So sometimes those moments are just inevitable. Wow, intense. Okay, let's see what the special card has for you, Vampire. Nine of Pentacles, interesting. One of your beautiful cards. This is all about abundance. It's all about basking in a beautiful valley of this beautiful pentacles kind of valley kind of situation. But this is all about abundance. Okay, the thing is, it's like maybe you have to let go of something, and that'll probably cause a bit of a heartbreak, hopefully a little bit of a heartbreak moment. But you definitely are going to be rewarded with some kind of abundance of Nine of Pentacles in the future. Can't say when or how, but that's kind of what the whole sacrifice situation is all about as well. So it's pretty much just kind of thinking, okay, you'll have to let go of one job offering to actually get this beautiful job offering. Okay, wow. Okay, let's see what the Oracle has because I've already pre-shuffled them. Aha. Sacrifice, okay. It says renunciation, offering, and letting go. Okay, the thing is, it's like there's an offering that is being presented and you're going to probably have to let it go. And that could also result in a Three of Swords situation in the future. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry about this in any way, Taurus. I mean, I hope it's really not going to be as painful as it may seem. But should it be, okay, take all the time you need for recovery, And the thing is about anything is shedding tears, is always very good, for healing and stuff like that. So always, take any kind of time, just to kind of recover from any kind of Three of Swords moment, but knowing that there's something way better, pretty much going to be presented to you and stuff like that. But any kind of form of sacrifice is always going to be heartbreaking no matter what. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you want answered. Because for number 1, you get a yes with the Queen of Pentacles. Yes with the Hermit reversed. Oof. No with the second Three of Swords. Okay, yikes. Okay, let's put that away. Anyway, I'm going to have to leave it at that, my beloved Taurus. But if this reading resonated, please feel free to join, subscribe to my channel. I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys so very much. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love rings, and we'll go back and forth between general and love for now. But I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys so very much, and thank you so much for your devotion towards me.